俺はランクアップマジックリミテッドバリアンズフォースを発動。
Hey guys, welcome to the long-awaited 6th version of my Yuma Tsukumo theme deck. Sorry it's been a long time, but I've been waiting for the V for Victory starter deck to come out. The deck is now complete and it's doing really well. I hope you like my new playmat as well. I got this because it's just awesome and it's what my Yuma deck should be played on. So without further ado, you've waited long enough, I'll get started. Right, this is much more true to Yuma's Series 2 theme deck, is Battle Against the Baryons. That's why I really love this deck. So I got Achicha Archer, Achicha Chambara. This combos well with Achicha Archer. You can special summon it when you summon Achicha Archer, and then make a rank 3. 2 Dododo Warrior. The only thing that's different about this and my DN deck is that I've got a Dododo Buster in here as well. We've got 1 Dododo Warrior and 2 Dododo Buster. So when this comes out in English, I'll be doing that replacement instead. But for now, 2 Dododo Warrior for the level 6s. Gaga Magician, you know, for the usual Gaga Magician type stuff. 2 Gaga Girl. This combo, Gaga Girl and Gaga Magician, is much easier to get out now, considering there's a new magic card out which helps. Gaga Gardener, just 1 for now. The special summoning ability is good. You can use Gaga Kaiser's effect with it. So Gaga Gardener, special summon, normal summon that next turn, then get his effect off, and you've got that. Other things that work with Gaga Kaiser, Gaga Clark, and the new card Gaga Child. Can be special summoned as well, like Gaga Clark, and you can overlay by copying the levels of a monster in the graveyard with Gaga Kaiser. Child also works well with his own effect using Gaga Magician. It's another way of getting out good sort of rank 7s, rank 6s, rank 5s. Yeah, good card. 2 Goblinberg. Again, Yuma uses this a lot. Good way to get out Utopia quickly. 2 Gaga Giant. Again, there's so many Go-Go monsters in this deck now. Giant usually gets his effect off, and he's a 2000 beta anyway. 2 Go-Go Golem, 1 Ghost, and 1 new card Go-Go Gigas. If I've got these 3 in the grave, Giant suddenly makes me summon all of them, because I go Giant to special summon Ghost, then special summon Golem with Ghost effect, and use Gigas' own effect to special summon it. So it's potentially 4 monsters, 2 rank 4 XCs, or even Thunder Spark Dragon or Shock Master as well. 1 Kage Tokage, Gambara Knight, and finally 2 Gambara Lancer. A lot of people say his ability is hard to get off, which it is, but if I can get 1 in the grave, and then I can always chuck 1 for an effect, like Gaga Gardener, or you know, when Zubaba Buster comes out, I can Zubaba General, when that comes out, I can equip it to that. I do that very often on DN. That's another card that isn't in this deck, which is coming out later this year, I think, in a Jump promo. So I can use that as equipment for Zubaba General. Yeah, he's quite easy to get in the graveyard. I'll just hold him in my hand, tribute 1, and then summon Volcasaurus, or you know, any sort of rank 5 that I play. Very good card. You know, it's a difficult combo, but this is a Yuma theme deck, and I want to play as many of his combos as I can. And Crimson Shadow Armor Ninjas is a good card as well, good for avoiding sort of mirror forces and things like that. So that's the monster lineup. Very heavy, but it's needed because this is a monster heavy type of deck, with all the XCs and all the different levels match up quite well. The much talked about magic cards, one of the best looking cards in the entire game now, I think. Rank up magic, limited Barion's Force. I love the art on this card. So I run 3 of those to make sure, because I make Utopia like so easily in this game, in this deck. That's the whole point of it, really. If I've got one of those in hand, I can rank up to Hope Ray V or Utopia Ray V very quickly. 2 Gaga Revenge, almost always live because I've usually got a Gaga monster in the grave. That's good for either tributing, for Dodo Warrior, or even Gunbar Lance if I need to, or you know, for getting back targets for Kaiser, getting back Girl or Garden, Girl or Magician for its effect. This is the other one, Gaga Wind, which makes them a level 4 when they're summoned, which is really good. And you can adjust their level using Kaiser or Girl's effect or something if you want to, but the fact that it makes it level 4 is quite good, and the special summoning is brilliant as well. So you summon Magician, normal summon Girl through special summon Girl through this guy's effect, and then you can level them up if you need to. So yeah, good card. I like it. It's you know, it does minus you, but you know, it's a theme deck. It's not necessarily meant to be the most consistent, and to be honest, it's only as consistent as polymerization is anyway. Like polymerization, you use it and you special summon a monster using 2 others. So you know, it's that sort of thing. Monster Reborn, because you use it very often. Gaga Draw, because I run a lot of Gaga monsters. And another new card, Swords of Burning Light, which is like Swords of Revealing Light. Only, well, you know what it does. If your opponent's got 5 or more cards in your hand, you have to destroy it, and you can't have a monster in your field. It's good for decks that burn their hand quite quickly and then take a while to recover, because it means they have to wait a few turns. They can't put anything else down or summon anything else. They've got to build up cards in their hand in order to break through this or play MST or something. But if they haven't got it, then it's a good stall card, even if it's just for a couple of turns. Sometimes that's all I need to build up my resources again. So that's the magics. Traps haven't changed too much. 2XC Reborn, a new card, 2 Pinpoint Guard, which are brilliant, really good cards. Good for getting out the Go-Go's effect. If I use this to get back a Go-Go monster and then activate Go-Go Gigas's effect, I don't have to skip my battle phase because it was done during their turn. So that's a good thing to do. The fact that they can't be destroyed as well makes it brilliant. 1 XC Reflect. I'm thinking about adding another one just in case. And 1 Impenetrable Attack. So that's the traps. Looking good so far. We'll move on to the XCs now. Okay, so we've got 2 Utopia. I was thinking about running 3, but I can't find the room for it because I want to run as many numbers as I can in the extra deck. And Yuma only uses 1, I know, but I need to run 2. I've got ways to revive it, like XE Reborn, XE Revenge, which is in the side deck, Monster Reborn as well, and in the later version of this deck I run V Salamander as well. So I've got lots of ways to revive it, so 2's okay for now. Hope Ray V, I love the art on this card again, so good. This card just blows so many cards out of the water. Just target and destroy a card, deal damage each with their attack, and then attack them again directly. Can do massive amounts of damage each turn. Really good. Comes off limited Barion's Force. The reason why I run limited Barion's Force over Barion's Force, which I know is better, is because Yuma runs it. So don't say why do you play Barion's Force? Why don't you play Barion's Force? I will run Numerion's Force when it comes out. Anyway, so we've got Utopia Ray V, Ultimate Rare, Big Eye, which can be summoned through Gaga Girl, Gaga Magician combos. It's quite hard to get out, but game winning if I do get it out. Atlantis, I love this card. Can be got out through Kaiser, and any Gaga monster by removing a Dododo Warrior. Dododo Warrior, Magician, Magician and Girl, so many ways to get it out. Volcasaurus, again, lots of ways to get it out. Gambara Lancer, Kaiser, Magician, brilliant card. Again, the same with Armor Ninja, I got an ultimate rare version of that now. My ultra rare Shockmaster, which I managed to trade for, he's gone in over Thunder Spark Dragon because I think in playtesting it's a better card anyway. Good for trap heavy decks in the main. It's a main deck answer to decks that run trap heavy cards. Black Ship of Corn, I managed to get one of those. Yuma uses this in the manga. That's another really good rank 4. Good for Zen mains killing. Leviathan Dragon, he's my only rank. Oh, I got 2 rank 3s. I got Giga Brilliant as well. I was thinking about main decking Tempo instead, but for now I've got this instead. Yuma does have this because he got it at the end of the first series from when he beat Tron, because that was a Kaito card. So, and it has been seen when Astral's been viewing all of his numbers. So we got that to power up his weaker monsters if you rank up into it. Excalibur, obviously you got that of Golshu. That's another really good card made with a lot of warriors. I've got things like Gambara Knight, Goblin Bird combo, and Gauntlet Launcher is another one. Brand new card, really, really good. Another rank 6, so if I don't make it land this, I can make this. And his effect can be used as many times in a turn as he's got XE units, so he's really good for clearing out the field. Decent attack and really good defense as well. So that's the extra deck for now. As I say, Zubaba General will go in over Giga Brilliant when I can get it. I've got, it's my side deck now, I've got Chuck Chuck Archer for magic trap heavy decks. Again, 2 Damage Mage for burn, stall decks. Good card, I like it. I side it in quite often against various tier 2 decks. 2 Zubaba Knight if they run a lot of defensive cards. 2 sort of cards that you can't get over, big walls and things. Things like Spirit Reaper and Marshmallow, which can cause my deck a lot of problems otherwise. I have to use things like Gauntlet Launcher and because I don't run any removal, monster removal in the main. I got rid of Gauntlet Launcher or Hope Ray V to get rid of it, which is a bit of a pain. So Zubaba Knight is quite good. 1 Eagle Claw, again for trap heavy decks. ZR Weapon Eagle Claw. Gaga Gardener, second one of these, and the reason why I run this is for things like Bear, Brotherhood the Fire Fist Bear. My brother runs a deck that has this, so he doesn't get a direct attack in, and then he can't search another Tenki to search another Bear. So I run a second Gaga Gardener, which I can side in against him. I may take that out later, it's expendable, but for now it's working quite well. Tempo, as I say, I may main it, but for now I side it. For decks that run a lot of XE monsters. 2 Gaga Bolt, good versatile removal. I side that in usually when I side in a second Gaga Gardener, so I got a bit more Gaga support for that. 2 XE Revenge, good for people that run a lot of XE monsters, XE focused decks, things like battling boxers and stuff. It's a good way to get out my XEs again. 1 Memory Loss, good for stopping decks that run a lot of monster effects. Again, things like Fire Fists and that, it's a good way of stopping their effects, but in general it's just a really good card. And 2 Fiery Fervor for decks that pump up their attack points, and there's a lot that do it, especially in tier 2. A lot of decks that run power up cards pump their attacks, even things like, again, Tenki, Dark Worlds, even Gravekeepers if I run into those. A lot of cards just sort of pump up their attack points, even by a few hundred. I can double my attack points, but Battling Boxers again, I can double their attack points with Fiery Fervor, so it's a very versatile card. So I run 2 of those, so that's the side deck. The other thing to mention is that now that I'm a Yuma duelist officially, I've also become a numbers hunter, and I'm collecting all the numbers. I haven't got that many, but I've got the ones in the extra deck which I showed you already, plus the following. So if you have any that I don't have here, message me. I got a second Volcasaurus because that's trade bait. Thunder Spark Dragon. That's Ghost and Ultimate versions of Heart Earth Dragon. You know, if you've got upgrades, that's an Ultra Rare Dark Mist. If you've got upgrades of these cards, that's Ultra and Ghost of Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. If you've got any more numbers or any upgrades, they're